So question 7C is a revenue problem. So to do revenue problems, we need to first know the equation to calculate revenue. So revenue can be calculated by the revenue is equal to the number of items sold times the price of each item. So if I take the price and multiply that by how many I sell, that gives me the total amount of revenue, which is what the amount of money that's brought into the company. Okay, so I need to, in this example here, determine an expression for revenue and determine an expression for price. And that needs to be based on some value of x. So R is equal to. So looking at numbers sold, I start with 800. Okay, but it changes. And I'm gonna change with 10 less students for each $10 increase. So I'm gonna write it like this: 800 students to start, but I'm gonna go down by groups of 10. And my price is gonna start at $10. So that's my starting price. It's gonna go up by 25-cent increases. So for every 25-cent increase, I'm gonna go down by 10 people. Okay, so there's lots of different ways to set this up. This is just one way, but we basically need to connect this and this as a ratio. Okay, so it's 10 people for every 25 cents. So once we establish that, we have the equation, and depending on what you want to do here, it doesn't say to find the maximum using completing the square, so we could probably graph this and find the maximum. Okay, but it is asking for the maximum, so there's lots of ways to find maximum. And one of the easy ways to find maximum is to find the middle and find the x-coordinate in the middle, and then use that x-coordinate to find the maximum revenue. Okay, we could complete the square, but that might be a little bit harder in this case. So to find the middle, I'm going to use the roots. So my roots are at x equals 80, and here x equals, it looks like it's negative 40. Okay, so in between x equals 80, where it hits the x-axis, and x equals negative 40, where it hits the x-axis, I know the middle p-value is going to be the average. So I add them, divide by 2, and I know my vertex is going to happen when x is equal to 20. So then, working out the value, I can just find the vertex value. When x is 20, I calculate my vertex value by plugging into the equation. So I'm just going to do it off to the side here. So I get 800 minus 10 times 20. Okay, that's going to be 600. And then I have $10 plus 20 increases of 25 cents. Okay, that ends up being $5. Yeah, that's going to be $5. So we end up with 600 people times a $5 increase, so $15 per ticket. So I get $9,000 is my maximum revenue. Okay, so in this problem here, the price we're going to charge, so the question does actually ask us for price. So the price is going to be based on this x value into the price equation. So the max price is going to be 10 plus 25 cents times where I find my max, where x is 20, and this is where I get my $15 as my max price.